Now, I said there was one club that could tear me away from Lens. There was one club which I would consider the next step, maybe the final step, in this European journeyman. So we are on the 19th of July. The only transfer business that's happened is Sawadog, one of our wingers, has left, and Wanveri's gone to Monaco for 33 million, 24 up front. Financially, the club's in a good position at the minute. 60 million in the profit, due to, for example, this season. You can see sponsorship of 40 million. That's gone up a little bit. Players sold at 29. So we're in a decent position financially, but the issue with this club is it'll dramatically, and I mean dramatically, go down over the next 12 months. But we're leaving. We're leaving. The club. They've done us well. We've had 2 years at RC Lens. We've had 2 years. Finishing 5th. Then we finished 3rd, which for some reason isn't going up because this is Football Manager. And it likes to completely mess with us. Come on, man. I'm doing a speech to you guys. Look at this. 30-31. Where the hell's 31-32? Just doesn't exist according to them at the minute. But you can see Barcelona have come in for us. 130 million transfer budget they've offering us. 5 million a week wages. We need to sign high reputation players. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Don't sign players over the age of 30. Grow the club's reputation. Work within the wage budget. Spend the original transfer budgets. They want me to spend 130 million. Maintain the best youth system in the country. Here's a question. What the hell is this? What is this trophy? The most amazing thing is we're leaving Lens, who we've for some reason going to be playing them in this trophy this year. We're going to be leaving them to go to Barcelona, so we're going to be playing Lens again. But we expected to qualify for the Champions League. Then the season after be recognised as the best of the rest. That shows how far this club has fallen. So we're getting offered a 3-year deal at £100,000 a week. £100,000 a week. We are currently on £2,500 a week. £100,000 a week. They're going to offer me money winning Champions League. We don't need that. Let's save the club some money. I'm going to take a wage drop to 36,000 a week. That's the least they'll pay me. We can't pay you less than that, Paul. You're worth it. Okay. Suggest terms. They happy with that? Let's finalise it. Exit the talks. And when I click continue, we will be leaving Lens after 2 years to go to be manager of Barcelona. Here we go. Brilliant. Why? I don't need to attend this meeting. I'm leaving, mate. I'm leaving. Right, here we go. Barcelona. In a move which will spark plenty of heated debate, Lee Simpson has left Lens to join Barcelona. Simpson lifted the Austrian Bundesliga in 2003 to Austria and will now be afforded the chance to enhance his reputation by bringing success to his new club. Simpson will face pressure immediately at the Camp Nou, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge. Never know what that means. But let's have a look, shall we then? Go forward on all of this and actually have a look, see what's going on. Retain Hansi Flick as that. Oh, Hansi Flick went from manager to director of football. Okay. Right. Here we are. Barcelona. So first off, they have never won the league title since this journey started. So first step is to try to win the league title with them. So financially, 250 million in the bank. Wow. What are they getting for sponsorship then compared to my last club? 100 million. And then TV revenue is 62 million. Season tickets are 22 million. So yeah, we have 100 million in the bank. We have $500,000 on wage budget still. 130 million, 250 million in the bank. Wow. Our B team is playing in the second tier, which is fantastic because... Alex, are you joining me at Barcelona? Maybe Stan? Maybe Rod Torres, you fancy coming? Binshu, fancy coming? Valde? bring some of the gang with us to Barcelona, shall we? Our B team's in the second tier. They can play at the B team. Now under 19s here. Let's just have a look, see. So this guy, Orji Ali, one of them is our best prospect. He actually looks really, really good. 15 years old. Passing at 8, but that can improve. Obviously, he's 15. Mentally is fantastic and physically is decent. I actually think we can develop a very good talent there. 18-year-old here. He looks okay. Is any young talent in our B team at the minute? We've got a central defender who does look quite good. We've got Bruno, an attacking midfielder. Fickle personality, but he looks okay. We've got another defender here who looks quite poor. Okay, there's not a lot of depth in terms of talent in this young Barcelona side. Now let's have a look at the age of the actual Barcelona main squad. This is where the issues come in. So, they have all of these. How many is that? 10 players at age 30 or over. We have Oscar Bob, Pedri. Pedri is still at Barcelona, looking very, very good. On $500,000 a week, though. Oh my days. Ansu Fati is still here, looking not so bad, you know, if I do say so. But we've got some high wages. 375,000 a week for Arroja, central defender, stroke fullback, stroke defensive mid. But he's only got a year left, though, so I think we will keep him around. Just see how we can develop and progress. Right, let's have a look at the best players and ability wise. Is first off a central defender, defensive mid in Kabasi. He looks insanely talented. Came through the intake as well. £700,000 a week. Dear me. And then you have Pedri, we've already looked at. You have Murcia, who is a central defender who again came through the academy. Can play at left fullback as well, but that's maybe we're going with a wing back tactic looking at the amount of defenders we've got, but he's only on 50,000 a week. I mean, peanuts. Bernal, who also came through the intake. We've got a lot of academy players here in this team, which I love to see. You got Hector Fort, who also came through the academy. Ended up going to Milan, probably on loan, I guess. That's how we. Yeah, he went to Milan on loan, but after that he's come back and just cemented himself. You got Balde, who was a left fullback who came through the academy. I mean, what are we doing here? We're going to have a full academy team with Finchu Valde and Alex and Torres mixed in. Alfonso Davis is at Barcelona after leaving Bayern Munich. He's on £300,000 a week. He's got a year left on his contract, so we'll probably keep him out for the final year. But why would we pay him £300,000 a week when we got Balde, who's also on £100,000 a week, who also plays on the left fullback position, for example? But when I look at this team, I'm honestly thinking we might be looking at some sort of a wing-back tactic. I mean, we do have the likes of Pedri and stuff, but they can play in central stroke attacking mid. And we've got some fullbacks who do have really good pace acceleration, who can get up and down the line without shadow of a doubt. So I think I'm leaning towards that. Do we have a striker who we would say is a proper striker? So let's have a look at your Fatu Petri. You've got Aspria here, who's 29-year-old winger. Started at Girona, Man City, now he's at Barcelona. You've got Sainz is a winger. Came through the academy as well. You got this guy here, who I'm going to shock you guys, came through the academy. He's probably the only striker so far we've seen. Does look very, very good though, don't get me wrong. Then we've got Tony Fernandez, who, wait for this, came through the academy, who also does look good. But I would say when you look at the rest of our squad, striker position is where we probably just don't have somebody who is 5-star. We don't have an Alex. Basically. We maybe need to look at improving that. Just realised I don't have my glasses on. I've also seen that both of our goalkeepers are backups. We have Melier, who was at Leeds in real life, 33 years old now. And then we have Andrew. Just simply Andrew. So maybe we need to look at bringing in an actual goalkeeper, but maybe we can obviously have a look at our youth teams and see who we've got. They look quite poor, and they don't even have a goalkeeper. What's going on? Like, intakes come in March. We can't even view the intakes from last year. How's the staff looking? So the under-19s have a decent amount of staff. We can get a lot more staff for the B team. In terms of our staff, we are missing 6 coaches. Our assistant manager is Dembele, 56 years old now. He has been the assistant manager since 2032, so he's only just came in. That's slightly annoying because I don't think I would actually be choosing him, but he does like play wing-back tactics, so maybe, and can't be sacking someone who literally just came in as well. Head of youth is insanely good, so we are happy with that. Been since 2024. I'm excited. We have took the next step. So we have gone from Sportist Svoga. Oh, now it's back. So we've gone from Sportist Svoga in the Bulgarian second tier to the second tier of Slovakia with Trenčín. Worked our way through them. Then went to Austria Wien. Ended up winning the Europa Conference League and the league title. Then went to Lens, took them into the Champions League and semi-finals of the Europa League. And now we are at Barcelona, where I think we're going to settle for a while, hopefully. As long as we don't get sacked. I can see Barcelona being our longest stay as we push on to try to win the league and the Champions League and basically leave a legacy at this club. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you are looking forward to this next step with Barcelona. I am, especially with the amount of academy players that they currently have in the starting lineup. We just need to get some through from the youth team. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.